Today, I'm going to talk about parenting. I have a daughter who is about 6 years old, and me and my wife, we always made a conscious decision, or at least we thought we did, that we would let our daughter do what she liked, and we didn't want her to go under any stress academically, so that she could explore and do the things which gave her joy and happiness. Um, we were we claimed that we were not concerned that she got a high paying job or that she got a respectable career, but rather that she did what she loved. However, I find that as time went on, as the school started putting pressure on our daughter and to do better, to catch up with her classmates, and when the teachers gave the feedback to my wife, we found ourselves getting stressed, and in an attempt to improve her performance, we enrolled her in tuition, and I noticed that my daughter is not happy in these tuition classes, and I've been to the tuition centers, and these places are like a factory where kids come and go in and out, and they learn through rote learning, through constant practice, whether it's through literacy or numeracy. They just keep making them solve the same problems so that by repetition they get better at doing that particular task. And I've noticed that this is killing the joy in my child. And her and the ironic thing is that when she rebels against this, we are chiding her for doing so. We're telling her, no, your teachers, you have to do it right. You have to solve these problems correctly. Why don't you know these problems? You've done it 100 times. And I find myself reprimanding my daughter in this way, losing my patience sometimes and lashing out. Out of frustration, thinking that she's smarter than this, she can definitely do this, why is she not doing this? And I realize I'm killing the joy of my child out of learning, out of living life freely. And then we try to make her feel guilty sometimes. Like we say, well, okay, if you don't, well, why can't you do better than your other classmates? Or your other classmates are doing better than you. Why aren't you able to perform? Or the teacher said this and this. And this comments makes her feel bad. And in the heat of the moment, I say these things, and then I reflect and I think, what am I doing? I'm doing exactly the opposite of what I said I didn't want, or I didn't want to happen to my child. This was not how I wanted to raise my child. I wanted her to be happy and to do what she loves. But, society places expectations. She has expectations from my extended family because they are going to regular schools, and there's a comparison of performance, and we get caught up in this academic race to make sure that our child gets better and improves, but we are killing the joy and the creativity in our children by doing so. And I'm going to make an effort to be more conscious and to watch myself, and just let my daughter do to the best of her capability. The question of what is discipline is a tricky one. Is imposed discipline like a military-style regiment telling our kids that they should do this and this, sit down for this amount of time and do this work? I mean, this is imposed on them. This is sort of a sort of violence that we impose on our children, rather than letting them be free and to do what they want to do. But then people say, well, if you let them do what they want to do, then they'll never improve. But so be it. I mean, they will learn through life what their calling is. And I think we need to learn to trust life rather than trying to control everything. Because end of the day, what I've learned in my own life is we never really have control of anything. Control is an illusion. Life will do what it wants to do, and no matter how well we planned it, no matter whatever steps we take to do it, all our plans can be crushed in an instant. And this happens so many times. I've seen it in my own life. All the planning is futile. So I think I need to be more conscious and just let my child grow and do what she likes. I can tell her, okay, to do this and this task, let's sit down, but I have to be patient with her and try and work it out that way rather than trying to get frustrated and scold her or reprimand her for not doing it. I need to change my approach, and this is something I just wanted to share with the rest of you.